I'm going to show you how to make a just sleeve. It's really easy because the fact is I cannot sew. I can only sew straight lines, and I'm kind of a straight thinker. I cannot do curved lines. So you get a piece of material, and it's either 45 wide, 55 or 60. This one happens to be 60 inches wide. And it's a jersey material. It's very bouncy. First you take measurements. I'll do a video showing you how to take the measurements. The first thing I want to look for is the arm at its widest. So the arm at its widest is 17 inches up here, and at the wrist, which is the smallest, is 7. So in between, the bicep here is 13, and then the elbow is 10.5, and then that's 7. So that gives you the progression of how this sleeve is going to be cut. So I'm not a very scientific seamstress, so I'm just going to kind of look at these numbers and let them just sink into me and just kind of forget it. That's how I deal with it. I don't measure. I don't like, everything is just on the fly. I don't measure any. I mean, I don't like draw on the material and stuff like that. It's just very random. Where's the math genius? Otis Funkmeyer is still asleep. So, alright, the arm as wide as is 17, and you just want half of that, so that's 8.5. So let's go for 9. So that's going to be the widest point of your material. So that seems right. See, that's the arm part. Yeah. So if it reads 17, you want to divide it by 2, and that equals 8.5. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5. Now is when you really, it's helpful to have another person around. So you go like this, right? So that's where you're going to cut, right? So you want to go like that, okay? So you want, normally you would want someone to hold it there. But you know what I have? It's an IKEA clip. Very simple clip and very, very useful. I had these clips for over 10 years and I use them for all kinds of stuff. So over here is a hook, and over here, of course, it's a clip. So I open it and I make a good clip, and it's a strong clip. It's really good. Then I put it on my doorknob, and then now I stretch this out. This is so fun to be able to show you this. It's so fun. These are the arm pieces. The tension is just right with the door, you see? Just like a human. So now this is the part. You have to have your hand like this. Well, let me start the cut first. Okay, so start the cut right here. Okay, so now the cut is started. You go like this. Put your hand like this. Haha! See that? So the material is now cut, and it's cut at to fit 17 inches bicep. So that's all you need to know, is how big is the biggest point of the arms. The rest is just stretchable. Right, I'm only learning how to sew straight line. I'm going to do more, don't worry about it. You can have. It's so beautiful, those pins, huh?
Totally.
The pins are so beautiful. Okay, so that's your sleeves. You can even see it already.
I can't wait.
Isn't that amazing? There they are. So you open the material and then you fold it this way. You see? You hold it this way, and then you pin it. Like that.
Yeah. Get a
Act
different
like
shot.
you can cut to the...
So much work.
So you match it up good. Look at how beautiful this pin is. Look at that purple against that green. I love this green.
I love it too.
It's a creamy green.
Yeah,
Isn't that weird?
It's lovely.
I don't know what it is. It's a cream, kind of cream, mint cream. I love the world. Now this piece of material and even these fringe, they all speak to me, you know. They, like, I could hear them. They're saying, I want to be here, I want to be there. Okay, so now you pinned it like that. The next thing you do is you find the middle point. Put the two sleeves, this end together, and go like this, and it should be right here. That's the middle point, because, right? So that point is going to be shoulder to neck. Middle of neck is 31.5. So here's a middle point. Just a small mark. 31.5. So half of that is going to be 23.5. 23.5. So the rest of that, this part, is going to be here. You see what I mean? Like 23.5. So those are the sleeves. So right here. This is the mark, which is going to be, I think you need more. 10 inches. Let's give it 10 inches. Maybe more. This huge one. At 11 inches, you want to mark it. Just mark it like this. Because this is where that sleeves and that shoulder, you see. Okay, so mark it. There's two sleeves. You see, you have two arms. Need I remind you, you do have two arms. You have to learn to live. So I put maple syrup and sour cream.
A little bit, yeah.
What? Hell yeah. Oh, fancy. I only use Wildwood brand. Okay, so the first thing you do is take your sleeve piece, the wiggly piece, and join it to the sleeve. So okay, I pinned it like this, right? So this is going to be the inside. This is the inside. And this is the outside. We're going to sew this piece to the outside. So that's the outside. So this is the result you want. The sleeve. Outside, outside, right? So this is how you would sew it. Sew it. By sewing these pieces together. Okay? You measure from your wrist to here. That's going to be about 3 inches, right? So that's the thumb hole part. So you have to go back 3 inches. 3 inches. This part of your hand you have to go back. Okay. Now you pin it down. 3 inch back, and you pin it down. And when you pin it in the middle, make a little pucker, because there's going to be 2 inches extra material. Got another little pucker thing. Everything is 3 inches back. I don't measure, I just kind of do it. Somehow measurement is inside my soul. I mean, I just eyeball most things. Cooking as well. I just kind of sprinkle some stuff in. So the first thing I do would be using a Jenny New Home, very simple sewing machine. I'm using C for selector, using C, length using 3, and using a zigzag foot. And that's it. It's a model number 2212. So this is 3 inches back from this place, and this is the right side of the material with the wrong side of this material. Okay, so I just puckered it again so that they match perfectly. And then I put it into the sewing machine. Raise the needle and put the needle down, and then lower the pressure foot. Now, because this is a stretchy material, I have to use that stitch because it will allow it to move. The other thing is the needle is a jersey needle. It's a stretch material needle. See, it's like, so we stitched it like this, and it has all these puckers, crazy pucker, and it's all irregular looking and terrible looking. You flip the material over and they all go away. So you do it to the other side as well. You see, I made a little fold, and then we're ready to go. And then I take off the pin and continue with some more puckered material.
So you do about like every inch is a pucker?
Something like that, I don't know. Just the material tells me when to do it. And on a pucker, I might go back and then go forward again, see? Okay, so. We finished the armpit on this side. So you turn the material back over, and then you see this is on the other side now, on the front side. And then you match them up and start sewing past this part. You see, this is the hand part. Okay, this is the thumb. Start by chomping down on the thumb. See? So this is the thumb part. You see, you go back and forth several times right here at the corner. So when you turn it over, you know, it becomes the thumb thing. Turn it around, it's so simple. So you see this, I'm going to start sewing from here. So I put this in. This is where the two sides, right? This is the sleeves. So now I will put the needle down and then start sewing all the way to the other end. Now this stitch falls off the edge of the material. That's how it folds it. You see? Remember we put this pin down this way? Now we sew till here and stop. This is the armpit. This is where it should be, yeah. So you match this up. So the edge of the material is at the edge of the foot. That's how it should be. Now you come to the marker, right? You take the marker out and you stop, but you go back and forth several times. You see? You build up a thing. Take these pins out. You don't sew this because this is the neck and the, you know, the back. So this is the part, right? You just advance it forward until you come to this marker. Now you just stick this marker in the spot, armpit on the other side, and now you put the foot down. Put your foot down. Remove the pin and start sewing. Go back and forth a couple times and then just forward. Remove the pins as you go. forgot to say, take a beeline here for 3.5 inches here. That's the risk. Beeline is go from here straight down, back and forth. Okay, and then that's it. You see how every time there's a place at the end,
you do that back
go back and forth. Yeah. Actually, this stitch is so beautiful. You could have put it outside too. So this part that comes in, you see, this is where the elbow is. You see, you can see the arm. There's this, and that's the elbow, and then you come straight in. You cut it away. You kind of edge in and cut it. Careful not to cut the stitch. There's the elbow. See, it's almost descriptive. Okay, from the elbow, which is going to be about here, right? 10.5 inches back into the wrist. So I sew off the edges and then cut it off, and I cut it off. Cut this bit off. So this is the exciting part. You put your hand in and you pull the whole thing through. Seamless. Totally clean. So cool. So here's the sleeves and here are the arms. There's Katie wearing the sleeves. Hey Katie, what are you doing?
Hey, I'm just editing our video.
Yeah?
Check out my cool new sleeves.
Oh my god, you're working and wearing your sleeves.
Absolutely.